Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. If you like this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up or commenting below. If you want to see more of my videos, press the subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications. If you need any Stampin' Up! Products to make these cards, you can visit my online store and the link is in the description box below. When you purchase Stampin' Up! Products through me, you can earn free products. Check out my current customer appreciation products on my blog, and the link is listed below in the description. So today I'd like to share with you my last paper pumpkin alternative project using the November 2021 paper pumpkin kit called Gifts Galore. And this cute kit created these fun gift boxes. And if you're interested in seeing more of my alternative projects or watching me unbox this kit, you can visit my playlist and I'll link it in the top right corner. This alternative project focuses on using just the stamp set from the kit, and I'll give you a close-up of that. One of the things that I love about this stamp set are the large greetings, especially this "Oh What Fun." I also like that you can build your own presents, and that's what these cards focus on today. Each month I provide my Paper Pumpkin subscribers with an exclusive card kit designed by me. This is the card they will be making in their kit. If you would like to also receive this extra perk, you can sign up to get your own Paper Pumpkin subscription by using the link in the description box below or visiting my blog, creativechelsea.com. So let's go ahead and get started making this card. So one thing that I do like about this stamp set is the versatility of the presents. So for this card, I created a fun Christmas card. I used the snowflake stamp that's also part of that stamp set and created a nice movement with some scattering, and then stamped the Merry Christmas and added the presents. Then for this one, I wanted to do something a little different, but stuck with just the stamp set from the kit again. I stamped the presents in different colors. These colors are Flirty Flamingo, Coastal Cabana, and Mango Melody. And then I just stamped the word happy from the stamp Happy Holidays. And then instead of using the snowflake or star, I just hand drew on some scattering in that same area, and then added some fun details with one of my black markers. So today I wanted to share how I made this card, but I wanted to switch up the colors, and that's another fun thing with stamps is that you can change the colors to fit the theme for your card or project. So in the exclusive card kit that I'll be sending my customers, they're going to receive enough supplies to make 2 of this card. So they can change up those colors and make those cards whatever they need. They're going to receive Cardbase, a strip for their greeting, and then a stamping piece for their presents. For this card, I wanted to focus on maybe more of a masculine or birthday boy, and so I'm using a bunch of different blue ink pads. I have Balmy Blue, Pacific Point, and Night of Navy, and I'm going to stamp my presents in these 3 colors. So I've just inked up my Balmy Blue, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that in one corner. I'm then going to move to my next dark color, which is Pacific Point, and stamp that in the other corner. And then my darkest blue, which is Night of Navy. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my Memento Black ink and I'm going to stamp the bow on my presents. And I'm going to do 2 vertical, and I'll do 1 horizontal. And you'll get something that looks like this. Then I'm going to take my Stampin' Right black marker, and on the thin side, I'm going to outline these. And you don't have to do this step. This just adds a little bit of fun to those birthday presents. I am going to do a double line just so it doesn't have to feel perfect. It gives it kind of that whimsical feeling. Okay, so you'll end up with something like this, and then you're going to fussy cut these out. Just like that, and then repeat for the rest of the presents. Okay, so those have been cut out, and now we can add them to our card base. So I just have a regular card base of thick basic white cardstock. I'm going to do some fun decorating to the front of this card base before I add my presents. And just to add that same type of feeling, I'm going to outline the edge of the card with 2 straight or semi-straight lines. This is just, again, gives it that fun, whimsical feeling and pulls everything together. So next I want to create some splattering, and you could do this with your water painter and some black ink, but I want to just draw it on. So I'm going to start with some big circles. Just kind of randomly add them. And then I'll add some to the bottom. I want to kind of stay within this top right to bottom left area. And then after that, I'm just going to add some dots. And again, try to keep it random. So maybe something like that when you're done. So next we're going to add our presents. I'm going to begin with the 2 vertical pieces. I've already added some adhesive to them, and they're going to be right next to each other on the left side of my card base. Maybe something like that. And then I have my horizontal present that has some dimensionals on the back, and that's going to go on the right side at an angle, just a very slight angle there. In the kit, you're going to have a 3/4 of an inch strip by 4 1/4 inches so that you can choose to do the long greetings if you want. If you're going to shorten your greeting or maybe need a different size, you can go ahead and cut that. I'm going to trim it down to 3 inches. And then I'm going to flag each end with my banner Pick-a-Punch. I'm going to do this first before I do my stamping so that I can stamp directly in the center of that banner. Then I'm going to take the Happy Holidays stamp that came in the kit, and I'm only going to ink up the happy. I'll show you how I do that. So you only place the ink over the stamp that you want. So you can see how the holidays is not on the ink pad. So you're going to ink that up and then eyeball it and place it right in the center. And you'll get something that looks like this. Now on my original birthday card, I didn't outline a greeting, but I think that that would be fun to do. So to do that, you're just going to take your black Stampin' Write marker and do a double outline just like before. and then follow the shape of your label. When I come across parts of the actual greeting, I'm going to break up that line so it doesn't go through the greeting. And you'll get something that looks like this. Then you're going to add this to your card with some dimensionals. And it's going to go right above that bottom present. So make sure there's enough space so that you can see the word happy and it doesn't get covered up by that bow. Okay. Now I've noticed that I've covered up some of my scatters here, so I'm just going to add a couple more up there and my card is all done. What I love about this design is that you can really create it to fit any occasion. So here are my 2 happy birthday cards. And then again, my Christmas card. And you can see here that I didn't do the outlining. And so this shows you variation for the card as well. Just in case you want to know, the colors I used for this card are Poppy Parade, Garden Green, and Mint Macaron. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create my last paper pumpkin alternative project. If you're interested in getting your own paper pumpkin kit, please use the link in the description box to subscribe. If you'd like to get written instructions or see close-up images of these cards, you can visit my blog, creativechelsea.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.